Okay, so trying out 21 on the 200% demonic power team. We're basically running like a Boo team with Glorio leads, and then 21. I mean, we might as well let Kid Boo get a bunch of build up here. Oh, that's awkward. Obviously, once she transforms, she has big bad bosses. She does also have an active skill that is an action break, which of course is going to be super useful against Goku and Frieza. With the double Glorio support, it'll be interesting to see whether she does actually do damage to Goku and Frieza. I'm assuming on the right turn, like with big bad bosses and everything, should be able to. And then obviously we've got Int Fat Boo. He's here mostly for the potential turn where we can get the revival and then the future Ghost Usher ability. Obviously he's very useful here as well. So like if we get all the way to Goku and Frieza, then, and he hasn't used it yet, we can just technically just put him in slot 1 to get a free revive to then have his active skill ready the next turn. It means we kind of waste a turn against them because we don't do any damage, but it then means we've got one turn against them when they're on full health, and then the next turn we have a Ghost Usher. So any downside to this is margin 21 is on power absorption, but we haven't had a good rotation set up to start here where we can actually get the domain for Boo straight away, which obviously if you can do that, getting into Super Boo, I mean, I guess to be fair, you probably do want Super Boo, the domain and everything, a little bit later, just so you've got that buff. And of course Tech Exchange Boo is still very, very good. Still very strong EZA, strong contender on this team, especially with the double Glorio support. It's like I've said in the past about why Glorio is so good, like similarly to the physical Super Saiyan trio, is because some of these other characters that were still good but were starting to maybe age a little bit, like now that they're getting this crazy amount of support, are like really good again. So like Tech Exchange Boo is still a really good pick for the team. Glorio locked in slot 1. Well, we'll keep 21 on rotation since she's the showcase unit, but Glorio needs to get these dodges. Good, there we go. Shout out to HD Ton for the $5 super chat. She's able to damage them. On my best run, she got up to 15.8 million and did double crits. Nice. Yeah, with the support, I mean, she does obviously benefit from having the type advantage as well. But yeah, the locking phase is obviously really annoying for this team in particular, because you do want Glorio in slot 3 for the support. But he should be able to do a decent bit of damage. And then obviously Kid Boo in slot 3 can hopefully do some solid damage here as well. We have just under 700k HP for this team. Yeah, the choose your fusion mechanic would be super fun. Obviously people after the, yeah, exactly, after Vegito Blue, people don't want like bad transformation conditions. But yeah, it would be kind of crazy if it was turn 1, but like Broly. But then I guess you just make them like Broly, where turn 1 you don't transform them because they're like a super invincible tank. And then yeah, turn 2 you can swipe up or down, depending which fusion you want to get. Not really sure the way they would make it the most interesting and unique for like gameplay style. Like my initial assumption would be you just make one of them super defensive and the other one super offensive, and then depending on the event, like how long it is and like what your overall strategy is for that particular run, you then decide whether you're gonna go for the offense or defense. Like if it was in this event, for example, you'd probably go for the more defensive one. And then if it's in a shorter event, like the Janemba one, if there's a similar event style to that for the anniversary, then you'd probably go for the offense one and just try and get it to one-phase fight, try and get it over and done with straight away. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they would do something like that. Great, Int Boo getting sealed so we don't get any stacks. He still takes 400k as well, that's wild. I mean, his active skill's not necessarily the worst, but... yeah, there's some interesting things that they could do. Really throw some, like, extra bits and pieces in there. Like, imagine if it was a Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, and if you swipe up, they just immediately transform into Super Vegito. If you swipe down, they stand by into Pycon, and then once you've done whatever it is you need to do, they fuse into Gogeta. Something like that would be super interesting. Oh man. I really wanted him to get the kill there, but... and we've got Glorio locked in slot 1 again. Nice. At least he's getting the dodges when he's getting locked in slot 1. I mean, this is a pretty crazy rotation. STR Kid Buu and then the Super Buu. You know, the amount of damage that we should be able to do on this turn is going to be pretty crazy. And then even if Int Buu dies at the end of the turn, like if he gets supered, it doesn't matter because he'll just revive. Is that 35 million? Okay. To 37. We might actually one turn Frieza on 17. That's the funny thing, is we've messed around with a couple of different versions of the build for this team, because it's like, I want to show off 21 or see what she can do against Goku and Frieza, but at the same time the rest of the team has to be good enough that we can actually get through, because we tried bringing physical Kid Buu for that little bit of extra support, and then he got killed a couple of times. Funnily enough, it's pretty much, I don't think has never been 21 that gets killed. It's just the way, because of rotation locking being a massive pain as well. But yeah, Super Buu getting all these attacks off. Fat Buu, I guess probably not going to kill here. I guess it depends whether he gets crits. But no, it's not going to be enough. Even if he gets a bunch of additionals with crits. I was going to say, they haven't supered though, have they? I kind of want them to kill him here, to be honest. Nah. It's like half our health, and then he tanks the normals for double-digit damage. Transform into Super Buu. Hopefully as they supered at the end of the last turn. Then yeah, we're all good here. Okay. They're attacking 3 times in slot 1. So, I mean, I guess we'll do this. So what are you at? 1.46. So even if he doesn't negate their super, he should still tank it. I mean, realistically, I should just do this anyway and hope that it is the super. Just for the sake of taking a little bit less damage, but... What's Buhan at on this turn? 248. Alright. Yeah, of course. Of course it wasn't the super, the first attack. But yeah, we negate the super anyway. 38.8 million. Now, the perfect scenario for the next turn is there's only one attack in slot 1. Because then 21, action breaks away the super. We can put her in slot 1 and actually get to see her do some stuff against Goku and Frieza, hopefully. Buhan should be looking decent here as well. Yeah, 17.4. My Buhan's only 55%. That's with the big bad bosses from Kid Buu, double Glorio support, and obviously it's all the stacks that he got from his transformation. Apparently he needs to crit to do damage though, with an 18 million attack. Are we even going to do 50%? Well, actually, I guess it depends what Glorio does, right? Although my Glorio, 55%, he has level 7 crit. So... Yeah, Wanted, how's it going? Nice, hit 15 mil, so if he does crit, he does damage here now. Come on, Glorio. We know as a physical unit, it literally doesn't matter. He'll never do damage unless he crits. Because we had that turn with the physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta LR when he got his EZA, where he did like a 60 million attack stat and didn't crit, so he did 0 damage, which is hilarious. No, there's like 3 attacks in slot 1. And they're below 50% HP. I mean, I guess we just Ghost Usher then, but... I mean, it will still be interesting to see whether she does damage or not. But she's got no big bad bosses active, so I'm going to imagine not. Although she's going to get the Dokkan attack with the first attack. There's not a lot of rainbow orbs for Super Buu, but what can you do? Yeah, having Daima Goku on the team, it would be really good, especially if he gets like a double or triple super the turn before, and then she could do a decent amount of damage. But what's her attack stat here for the Dokkan attack? Yeah, it's only 8 million. Now again, this comes back to one of the problems with like rotation locking, because with a unit like her, you really want her to have big bad bosses active against Goku and Frieza, and have like the 2 Glorios like giving support, because they were both in slot 3 on the previous turns, and then rotation locking kind of messes that up a little bit earlier on in the run. Obviously the Dokkan attack will do damage because you get that extra buff anyway, but yeah, it's only at 8.4, so even if she crits, she's not going to do damage. I mean, once you transform, she heals at the start of the turn. You have the active skill with the action break, so I mean she can be useful in this stage, but obviously both turns we've had so far for Goku and Frieza, they were attacking multiple times in slot 1, so the action break thing is actually not that useful in that scenario, unless it is the very first attack of the turn, which of course it wasn't on the first turn. We don't know for this turn because we ended up Ghost Ushering them anyway, but of course, Fat Buu not doing any damage. Yeah, see, and again, they've got 3 attacks in slot 1. So we can do this, which will do no damage. And then basically the run, winning the run revolves around whether or not Kid Buu negates the super or not. Because he's got a lot of defense, but because they're under 50% HP, they do 5.6 million damage now. So, yeah, it wasn't the super, and he didn't negate it. It was the third attack of the turn, bruh. 70% chance to negate the super, and he didn't do it. Well, there you go. Unfortunately for 21, it didn't go so well at the end there, neither for her nor Kid Buu. But let me know what you guys think down below. If there's any other units you guys want to see up against Goku and Frieza, do let me know down below in the comment section. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.